Hi, everybody. I just want to come on and complete my series of spirit teachings and inspirations, video number 15. This will be the last video from this series, and then I will move on to something else. Um, I always want to do about 15 of them. And I kept thinking, how am I going to end it? What's a really beautiful quote or passage from a spirit guide or the spirit world that I can leave everyone with? And honestly, my inspiration came from a woman who just passed. Dame Jane Goodall, who passed last week, and she really touched me in a way that she understood that all life is precious, and there's not much of a difference between you, me, and the animal kingdom, and how we're all connected, and how she really spent her whole life trying to make a difference and talking to everybody, even people that opposed her, with kindness and love, and really respected everyone's opinions and listened to everybody. And she devoted her whole life to animals, to primates in particular, but all animals in the nature world, and tried to educate people and children to see that there is a spark of the divine in all life, and no life is more important than anything else's life, anyone else or anything else. The quote I would like to do to end this series in tribute to Dame Jane Goodall is: you cannot get through a single day without having an impact on the world around you. What you do makes a difference, and you have to decide what kind of difference you want to make. That really hit me because it's something that I think a lot of us think about. What kind of difference can I make? How can little old me affect change in the world? But we can. But you have to decide what kind of difference you want to make. And perhaps to to make a difference in this life, you might have to be a bit bold. You might have to move through um, or heal through a lot of issues that are stopping you from going out and being the best medium that you possibly can be, the best healer that you can be, the best proponent and channel for the spirit world that you can be. I don't think it's supposed to be easy. I don't think it's supposed to be a walk in the park or a piece of cake to go out and make a difference. I think anyone who is affecting change in the world understands that this is hard and that it takes a lot of guts, a lot of nous, which comes from Katharine Hepburn courage, to go out and stand in your truth and shine your light. Go out and make a difference in the world. Decide what sort of difference you want to make and go out and do it. A lot of people just wait and wait and wait until they're ready. But I did a post on this on my Facebook page. But I do think that being ready, it's a feeling. It's not a it's a feeling that you have to just be ready, and you have to make the decision to be ready, right? So the feeling comes and it grows and you think you're ready, but you just have to make that decision. Don't wait until, well, I'll just take the next class. I'll just do the next 10 readings. I mean, of course, practice and hone in on your abilities, which is very important. But I don't know if we ever think we're ready. I think you have to make a decision, you have to feel it, and you have to go, right? Enough. Enough time has been wasted with people waiting for someone else to tell them they're ready. You have to know you're ready. You have to make the decision that you're ready. Go out and help the world. The only you can do what you're flows through you, right? Does that make sense? Let me say that again. Only you can affect the change that the spirit world wants to help you with through your body, through your mind, through your spirit, because you're unique. No one else can have the same effect on change as you can in the world, can make the same difference that you can make. Okay, so that made sense more. Um, Go out, be bold. Don't worry about not being 100% ready or being perfect. Just go out and do it. The world needs us now more than ever. Go out and deal with everyone with compassion and love to help as many people and as many living beings as you possibly can, because no one else can do it besides you. I think a lot of people are like waiting for the person to come to save them. No one's going to save you. You have to save yourself. And that was, I think, the hardest lesson for me to learn on this journey was like, no one's coming. No one's going to come and save me unless I do it. Right. So we all have dreams of what we want to do, but what are you doing to make your dreams come true? What are you doing to move them into reality, to go out and help and affect change and make a difference in this world? We're at a precipice, I find, in the human consciousness, where I do believe there's a lot of people are awakening now to the spiritual truths that we are all together, and we can keep building bombs, we can keep um, killing people, we can keep going to war with each other, but how does that help us at all? It doesn't. It's all material, it's all land, it's all money, it's all oil resources, which have nothing to do with with life, right? These are all things, none of this comes with us. Anything, like if I talk about myself, anything that I'm looking at, including myself, with my clothes, my glasses, my earbuds, all that stuff, everything behind me, the nice pictures on the wall, all of this stuff, none of it comes with me when I go back to spirit. The only thing I take with me is hopefully how I made people feel, or how I've helped people, or what sort of difference I've made in the world, right? So as I get older, I really try to begin and end each day with what sort of change do I want to affect? What sort of change do I want to make in the world? And how can I make a difference? Right. But you got to get up. You got to get up and start. It starts small. Start just by doing little inspirational quotes and posting them, or talking to people, or sending them to people you think would benefit from them. But you have to go and do it. Right. So it's not easy. You will be definitely facing difficulties from the external world and also the internal world, like thinking you're not good enough, or what do you have to offer, or what change can you help create in the world, and what difference can you help bring into reality. But we all can help each other if we help ourselves first, right? So I don't think there are enough people going out and just saying, to heck with it, I'm just going to try to help this group over here, or this person over here, or this animal shelter, or this animal, or whatever, or just going out and sending up positive vibrations to begin with, right? Because you have to make sure your vibrations are in harmony with what life wants from us, which I believe is peace, love, and compassion for all life. Okay. So I think that's a nice way to end this series. And I'm going to reread the quote from Dame Goodall. You cannot get through a single day without having an impact on the world around you. What you do makes a difference, and you have to decide what kind of difference you want to make. What kind of difference do you want to make in the world? What kind of difference have you made in the world? Think about that. It's a very important question. It's a thought-provoking question, but we all can make a difference, but you have to believe that. And if you don't believe it, if you have a little doubt in your heart, that's okay. Go out and do it anyway. And it will shift, and it will ebb and flow as you go out, and you can feel what you could. I just know, and from mediums here that I'm speaking to at the moment, when you have an evidential reading and you're giving the evidence, and you can feel in the sitter, in their energy, when healing starts to occur, like you've given them what they need within their soul to heal with the power and energy of the spirit world, the spirit contact working through you, you're allowing them to heal. You can feel it, it's tangible. Go by that feeling, right? So if you're speaking with a bunch of people, students, other mediums, healers, doesn't matter, and talking about your story and what you've learned from your journey and your path, you can feel the healing and their minds start to go and say, oh, well, if he or she got through that, so can I. And I can go out and I can make a difference. Because I think the biggest problem is, and then I will stop this video. I think the biggest problem is a lot of us don't feel worthy of being able to bring change and make a difference in the world. But you can, and maybe that's your lesson to learn. Maybe that's where you're meant to learn here on Earth. Okay, so go out, make a difference in the world. You are anyway. I'm hoping it's a positive difference that you're making every day. We all can change the world a little bit every day by just being kind and listening to each other. And then you go out and you try to help more, and you help more, and hopefully, I don't know, where are we? October. Hopefully, by the end of this year, if we all do this, we can see a difference in the world. We can feel a difference in the energy and the power that flows through all life, right? And we can become just a little more compassionate and a little more understanding of all life. Okay. Thank you very much. I send you all love and have a good day.